good people, how you doing? David Taub here, co-creator of NextLevelGuitar.com. Hope all is well, and I hope your guitar journey is going famously. And today I have a lead guitar lesson in kind of a blues rock format, creating licks. So we're going to take a jam track today, and I'll tell you how to get this exact same track so you can practice and have some application. So this track is in the key of A minor. It's basically a minor key blues of 1, 4, 5, 12 bar. The chords are A minor 7. It goes with D minor 7, the 4 chord. Then when it goes up to the 5, it goes E minor 7, D minor 7, A minor 7. Then the turnaround, E7 sharp 9. So a very standard kind of minor key blues. Always know the chords that you're playing over when you're soloing and improvising, right? It's not just about the key, because the chords really give you the full roadmap to what you can use solo and improvisation wise. If you got a second, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content. Maybe leave a comment in the comment box below. Let us know what kind of lessons you would like to see. And if you like the lesson, click the like button. Let us know that you like it. Give it a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Over this track, you could solo over all the chords with A minor, pentatonic, and blues scales. You can also use A natural minor over all the chords, A Aeolian mode, A pure minor, all the same. But you can use those over all the chords also. So we're in the key of A minor. We want to play A minor pentatonic and blues. So if you were to play your basic box shape, right? And those notes would be A, C, D, E flat. There's our blue note. E and G. Right? But what I want you to keep in mind is this. Right? Going from that 4, flat 5, 5, or D, E flat, E. And then we're going to repeat that on the G string. And then we're also going to repeat that on the high E string. And I want to get you a little bit more liquidy sounding. So let's take this scale, the expanded scale, and start it on the G note. So you can always find the scale shape. It's movable by putting your third finger on the root note on the low E string. In this instance, we're going to put that on the A note, 5th fret, low E string. So here's what the scale looks like. I'll do it slow. Right, and look at that. We go all the way up here to the 17th fret from the 3rd fret. And now you have 3 octaves of real estate. It sounds so much more like musical than just playing in that one box shape. You want to know where the root notes are. In this case, A. Obviously, you have the 1A, low E string, 5th fret. You also have the A, the octave from that. 7th fret on the D string. You have the A up here. 10th fret on the B string, right? You also have the one up here. 17th fret high E. But here's the lick that I played. I'll do it record tempo first. The same lick 3 times, just in different octaves. And then once you get that, then you could stop and vary the lick and add in some other things to change it. So I was using hammer-ons and pull-offs. Get that first. That's all on the high E string. So I started on the D note, 10th fret, and then I hammered 11th and 12th. Then pull off 11 and 10. And then after you get back to 10, I hammered again to 11 and pulled off to 10. And then I slide it back to the 8th fret. And then once I get back to the 8th, I hammer to 10 again and pull off to 8. So slow. And that's all one pick. Pick, hammer, hammer, pull, pull, hammer, pull, slide, hammer, pull. It's not that complex once you build up the speed. And then I go to the 10th fret on the B string, which is my A note, back to the 8th fret on the high E. You could even bend that if you want to. That's a great note to bend, that C note. Then I pulled off 10 to 8 on the B, And I went to this great double stop. Double stop is just two notes played at once, but this is a good one because it's so useful in this position. First finger on that 8th fret B string, second finger on the 9th fret on that E note on the G string. Shake them a little bit. So here's a lick slow so far. Then what I did, I moved it, did the same thing. All right, so here I'm just taking these three. The blue note. So I'm at 7, 8, and 9 on the G string. Right, same thing. Hammer, hammer, pull, pull, hammer, pull, slide. Hammer, pull. And I get back to that C note. You could bend that again. Or I think what I did was I played the double stop there, which I basically flattened the first finger and played the 5th fret on the G and B, which is a great double stop. So you have this. And you could resolve it to the A note. Together. And then guess what? We're going to do the same thing again, but on those three notes, that chromatic movement, with the blue note being the 6th fret on the A string. So just take the same thing. See how I end on that C? You can always bend that. It's that flat third to major third bend. And then I end that lick on the A note, on the which is the root note, low E string, 5th fret. Here's that part of the lick. Right? So it's basically the same thing in 3 different places, but you get these different timbres and textures because you're moving through the octaves, different scales. The notes sound a little different when played on the different strings because the strings are thicker or thinner, and that gives you the different sounds, right? Now the jam track, right? The jam track I'm using in this lesson, that track and 5 more. So that'll be 6 jam tracks. So I want you to try this in different keys, different tempos, right? Different feels. 6 jam tracks plus 2 ebooks where I talk about each track one at a time, tell you about what you can play over, what you want to try, what works and why it works. And I also show you all the scales diagrammed out like this one and so many more on paper. So you get 6 jam tracks, 2 ebooks, all for free. Just click on that link below. And I played that lick over the 5 chord when it went to that E minor 7. So when I was done with the lick, it was turning around, so I just capped it off with the E 7 sharp 9 chord. Take like we went up here. That's a cool little lick where I'm just descending right down 17, 15, 12, 11, 10. There's that blue note. Bending when I get to the 8th C, resolving to the root note. So there's some easy licks and some easy ways to start moving around the fretboard so you can kind of start envisioning and getting this fretboard vision to pull you out of the box and to start playing over multiple octaves. Thanks so much for tuning in. We so appreciate your support over the years. If you can, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said earlier, you know, that really helps us to keep bringing the content. Remember to grab all those jam tracks for free and the free ebooks. I'll put some other links in the description box below. Be friends with us on Facebook. Take care, and remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. I'll see you in the next lesson.